good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are. My name is Kenny Bazwaya, and I want to welcome you to a special program today. We are live and direct with our network in Nigeria, and we are bringing directly a live video feed from Nigeria. There is a video, a sensational video going viral on the social media right now about the lack of presence. When we mean present, we're talking about promotional materials, advertisements, campaign materials, I would say, to the presidential AAC presidential candidate. And for these reasons, we today brought about one of our brother, our own very brother, to join us. But before that, I am going to be explaining more about this. While we are explaining, it is important to explain, to let our people know where and which political party we're talking about. We're speaking about a candidate, the AAC candidate, or more. We are talking about Mr. Sowore. In Nigeria, to join us today is our brother, Mr. Omovon Osaro, aka Dr. Old School. My brother, how are you today?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, or good evening, or good morning.
While you are saying, can you please introduce yourself to our people?
Okay, my name is Osaro Emmanuel Omovon, aka, or rather also known as Dr. Old School, the chairman founder of Freedom of Truth Foundation in Nigeria.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's a good thing. Tell us, let's go straight to the point. Why did you decide to do what you did? Why did you do that video?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm a realist. I see things the way they are. I don't have to agree to something because majority agree to it. I don't have to do a particular...
You know what we want to do? As a matter of fact, there's the sensational video that is going viral. A lot of people may have not seen the video. So what I would like to do first is bring the video in, share it with our viewers and our listeners. And if you are watching from our YouTube, share, on Facebook, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let there be part of it. So we're going to play the video. I want you to watch the video with us, my brother, and then we can analyze the video. You can tell us why you did what you did.
I'm ready.
Good day, Nigerians. Good day, Africa. Solidarity forever. One love. It's me, your humble boy, Dr. Old School. Like you know, I stand on the truth. I live by the truth, and I will never deviate from the truth. I have your incoming president here. The only president that can give you hope. The only president that can make you feel like a Nigerian, or as an African, or as a black man. Right. The only person that can make you know why you are existing as a black man. Meet Omoyele Sowore, your 2019 president. Yes. Not Atiku, not Buhari, not any other person in Nigeria or Africa or in the world. If you miss this man, you might suffer for another 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, or as the case may be. Yes. Shine your eye. Africa unite. Nigerians be wise. Solidarity forever. One genuine love with better style. From Omoyele Sowore, our new president.
Take it back.
Take it back.
Now, welcome back. That was the video, one of the video you used in endorsing Omoyele Sowore. And another video, which is going viral, you went very angry when you arrived at those states. Can you tell us what exactly you said on those videos in Edo State that went viral, and before you will now explain why you did what you did?
Okay. First of all, it's about politics, it's about campaigning. And all my life, I have seen how they do politics or how Nigerians campaign. We do it the local way, the street way, and any way we can get to the people or the masses. And it has been our culture for over 30 years, which I was born to come and see as that. But at the same time, when I got to Benin last week, I was not impressed. I could see billboard like Like I started noticing it from Okada. Immediately I stepped into Benin. Yeah. From that Okada, you see a lot of billboard. Maybe within the space of a kilometer, you will see up to 20 or 15 billboard, or even 25 billboard. And I was seeing other parties, I don't want to mention their name because they are not relevant to me. And I was seeing other party candidate member being displayed on different billboards. Actually, I counted 49 billboard that was being displayed by other parties of their candidates on it before I got to my own house or where I was going to in Benin. I did not see any single one for any AAC candidate, or rather Omoyele Sowore, who is the presidential candidate. I did not see anyone. I did not see them or see him on the billboard. I did not see any poster on the street, on the wall, on the school, on the car, or either the bus. So I was pissed off. I was very, very pissed off because I was just coming at that time. I didn't want to react. I had to go into the house and take my time. And I had to figure it out. That was exactly what led to that video you saw.
You know, I'm very happy. I like the passion that you're using, that you are where you are coming from. I kind of understand exactly where you are coming from. My question to you is this: why do you think there are no presents when it comes to campaign materials in Benin City and some certain area? Because even in that video, you had mentioned that you have traveled different other cities, and it's the same situation everywhere. Do you think, why do you think it's because the youth or people are not involved? Because you went ahead on the video and even talk about the youth.
Yes. Okay, first of all, let me talk about the youth. If you go to America today, if you check their history, before America became America today, they have suffered for over 200 years. They suffered. Apart from slavery, they suffered low level of system before they could get it right. We know nobody can get it right at the moment. But if you check very well, it was the effort of the youth, or rather, majority of the effort came from the youth. If you go to France today, you will notice that the present president, Emmanuel Macron, is just 49, or rather he assumed office at the age of 49. So, if you go to other countries, you will see, or other civilized countries, you will see the effort and the handwork of the youth. When I mean the youth, I'm talking between the ages of 18 to 45. You will see their handwork, you will see their footprint, their legacy. And believe me, I will say something in Benin now. They said, you don't have to wait to become 50 years before you will know yourself, before you will know your stand, before you will start taking manhood of leadership as a leader. Some people were born to be leaders and some people were made to be leaders. But regardless of it, immediately you were made being a man from 18 years. That spirit, that belief, that drive has already come over you. Only we don't discover it on time, or we don't know our talent.
Let's I know you're using an earpiece. Maybe you can hold the speaker for the earpiece close to your mouth so that people can hear you properly, because what you're saying is very crucial, is very important when it comes to our youth. Do you think it's our youth that is failing?
Yes. Without further ask question, yes. You don't have to go too far. The problem is the youth. Because if you check it now, let me go from the corruption part of it. Now, no old man above 60 years can hold AK-47 for over 10 minutes shooting it. That old man will fall down or will get weak. The muzzle will go weak. No old man can steal a pilot bus from a poly booth or a poly unit and run with it effectively. No old man can wage a war that the youth of 30 or 40 years can wage. So, now, like I said, I'm coming from the perspective of corruption now. So the said corruption that has been perpetrated on us now, or Nigerians or Africans, are being carried out by the youth. The old men will instruct the youth to do it because they can't go to the field. And without the field work, you cannot execute any practical doings. So I blame the youth. Because even if they are going to steal ballot box, they are going to rig election, there's going to shoot up, it is still being done by the youth.
So but the question here, let's go back to the video now. How will you be able to hold the youth responsible for lack of the presence of Sowore in Edo State or in some other states?
Okay, now, if you go to social media now, or rather social media that we are on now, you will see youth clamoring, agitating.
Let's see if you can hold the mic a little bit. Hold the mic. Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, if you go to the social media now that we are representing now, you will see the effort being made by this same youth now, or rather the campaign or different stories coming about Nigerian issue, either good or bad. You will find out that the youth are the one doing it. The youth are the one driving the social media in all ramifications. So I am asking now, those energy, those strength, those power, those zeal, those tenacity, those ambition, those will being channeled by the youth on social media for different things. Why don't they channel it for a positive and one cause for the betterment of Nigeria and Africa? Now, different youth are posting musical video, posting comedy video, posting pornographic videos. Why don't they see this same youth do a reasonable and a reality video or a reality talk that will empower or promote Nigerian culture or the political lifestyle or social lifestyle? Because some of them do have a lot of followers and have up to 1 million views. Imagine 1 million views, 1 million people listening to a reasonable talk than watching a pornographic video. And these all are being carried out by the youth between the ages of 18 to 45. It will be very difficult, and you will hardly see an old man of 70 years watching pornographic film on YouTube or Facebook or other social media.
On the video you shared, you also mentioned about you making attempts to see if you can raise some fund in the way that you, on your own way, you can lead a campaign to support. Do you think that's one of the reasons? That's one of the ways the youth should go? What are the ways you think the youth should go rather than what they are doing now on social media?
Okay, now I will go like you said. First of all, those youth who are financially okay, who can help themselves and help beyond themselves, now should go and print posters by themselves. Show pictures is all over the internet. The logo or the logo of the AAC is all over the internet. Some of them have it as their DP. Instead of putting it on their DP, they should go to local sign designer. They should print t-shirts, they should print banners, they should print cap and posters. They should print it around their community. They should hire DJs, musicians, those who can afford it, to hire DJs and musicians, hire van or trucks to campaign and do rally around Benin City, Edo State in particular, Delta State, Bayelsa State, Port Harcourt, Calabar, and Akwa Ibom. Because believe me, I've been to those areas. I've spent for the past 1 month now, I've traveled to that region 3 times, and I'll still be there in 3 days' time now. They should do that campaign, not because they are able to do it or because they are having money. No, because they believe in a free cause, because they believe in one Nigeria and they believe in the betterment of Nigeria for those who can afford it. There is no way you can do it better than that. Showere cannot do everything by himself. Even me that is talking cannot do it. Even 5,000 of us cannot supersede 200 million or over 200 million people. We need more youth. And if I may add to it now, the aggregate numbers for the elected, or rather for the people who has registered to vote for 2019 election is 80 million, calculated or given to us by the INEC.
Yeah, correct.
Now, 80 million. Then 60 million of it are below the age of 50 years, which categorize them as the youth. 60 million is on the youth. So we only have 20 million from the old people. So now it will be a shame. It will be a shameful thing if still an old man win again when we are already 60 million as youth who have registered. Does it mean that 40 million, or rather that 60 million, or majority of that 60 million are still going to open their eye and bypass Showore or any other young candidate and vote for Atiku or Buhari? Because that's exactly what's going to be if Buhari or Atiku wins. It will mean the same youth who are clamoring for change, who are clamoring for revolution or a better life for Nigerians did not vote for a younger person or Showore. Still, they voted for Buhari or Atiku.
You know, what you're saying is very important, and there are a lot of momentum. There are a lot of momentum on social media when you go to Facebook and every other place. From what I'm understanding from your end, it looks like the momentum are not resonating on ground.
No, but They are not. You know, like I would say, Jonathan mentioned something when he was president. He said when you tell, when it's training, and you expect our youth to be in the farm, sowing crops, Jonathan said you will hear some of them saying it's weather for two, meaning the guys should be with their girlfriend and the girls should be with their boyfriend inside the room because it is raining. But the former president Goodluck Jonathan was supposed to be in the farm, sowing to harvest at the time of harvest. But unfortunately, our youth prefer a flamboyant lifestyle. We want to drive the Mercedes-Benz and Escalade without working for it. They forgot that freedom comes by struggle. You cannot sit down in one place and start commanding things that are beyond your level. You have to pay sacrifice. You have to go out of your way and do things to earn some value or respect or dignity or freedom that we are claiming or rather clamoring for.
Wow. So other than you saying that we go individual, I know that you made a move on your own tip. You try to raise funds and see how it's going to work. How did that go? Did you hit any success, or were people embracing that? What happened?
Yeah, okay, I will go on that now. To be honest, 4 persons have called me regardless to that. Among those 4 persons now, 2 of them have asked for the account number, which I have given to them for the past 3 days now, or rather for over 48 hours. But still, I have not gotten any alert or any contribution. But 2 persons have asked for that account, and 4 persons have called me regarding to that account. But I have not gotten any alert, to be honest, before God and man. I have not gotten any alert, or I have never gotten any money yet. I did that for them to boost them, or to, how will I put it, to motivate them, because some of them are scared to come out. Because what happened 3 days ago now, some youth who were posting posters around in Auchi, in Edo State, were posting on my election poster. The policemen went to arrest them. I learned that some were released this morning and some have not been released. So with that kind of act, it will put fear into some people. They would want to come out that the government of the day will arrest them when they are trying to do the right thing or campaigning for Showore. But I want to advise them not to be intimidated, not to be cajoled, and not to be bamboozled by this same cabal. Freedom comes by struggle. And it will never be easy for anybody, because the oppressor never gives freedom to the oppressed. It is forcefully taken. So by this media, we encourage those same persons who were arrested to take heart. And for those who have been scared, to summon courage and do even better than those who were arrested.
Now, my question that I would love to place at this point, I know time is fast spent, and we are bringing you in all the way from Nigeria. I want to thank all our viewers. Please share, invite friends, tag friends, share. Let this word spread like a wildfire. Now, my question that I would like to quickly bring to your attention is this. I know you met Showore. What was your personal advice one-on-one to Showore?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the first question I asked him like, Mr. Omoyele Showore, do you think you will win the 2019 election against President Muhammadu Buhari and Atiku Abubakar? He did not just answer me yes. He answered me with a lot of reasons and a lot of answers that I was convinced that yes, Omoyele Showore has the dream to fix Nigeria. And that is the main reason I am going to this length or doing as much as I am doing now. Showore assured me, and not just him talking to me, now, I saw it in him. I could feel it while he was talking to me, that yes, nobody is perfect. I can say since the beginning of Nigeria, 1960, we have not gotten the best candidate, we have not gotten the best government, and we have not gotten the best system. And so we might not just place it on anybody, because those who have been coming have been promising us heaven and earth, promising us the best things. So I am not moved by those promises, even the one Showore has promised me or told me or said he would do. I am not moved by it. But personally, I saw the passion in him that is genuine for his cause. I saw the passion that if Showore eventually win and emerge president of Nigeria, even if we cannot solve everything automatically, within the nearest future, things will be put in place. And he assured me that the Nigerian constitution will be amended first because the previous one or the present one is fraudulent. It is biased against the citizens and the commoner and the normal persons, rather to elevate and to exalt the politicians who are in power.
Wow, wow. You have spoken from the position of passion, and I wish all the youths are passionate the way you are. Now, can I ask, what is motivating you? What is behind this movement that you're doing?
Okay. I will refer to my late grandfather, Mr. Frank Okopamoyi Emovon. 1990, or rather 1991, when Babangida, no, it was 1990, where Oka was supposed to overthrow Babangida, that the coup did not work. I was still a very little boy then. Then a case or an issue came up in our house. They were discussing over it. So I didn't actually know. And I asked my grandfather, what is going on? He explained to me that Babangida was about to be overthrown, but luckily for him, with the help of General Sonny Abacha late, he got victory again over Oka. So I now asked him, why all this problem? Why is Nigeria like this? He told me that with the present situation and the amalgamation the British set up for Nigeria, that Nigeria can never have an headway until I or my generation start to do the right thing when the time comes. So since 1990, that thing has been in my mind. And as at 2006, I went into activism. I became a member of Nigeria United for Democracy, NUD. I became a member of CDHRO, Committee for Defense of Human Rights. And I also became the member of Freedom Movement for Sovereignty in Democracy, 2008. Since then, I have been nurturing myself, training myself for this cause, for a better Nigeria and Africa at large.
Wow, wow, wow. You have a great, great experience. I also know that you will be going online on your own platform tonight to talk more about it. But before you share your platform, because it will be nice for our listeners, our viewers also follow you on your platform, I just want to say, if you are watching us right now, like our page on Facebook, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, share the poster, support us. The only way you can support us is to like it. You are the guys that keep us going. So you know, what are your platforms that, if in case people want to follow you, to support you, what are your platforms?
Yeah, Dr. Old School TV on YouTube. On Instagram is at I am Dr. Old School. On Twitter is at I am Dr. Old School. While on Facebook, it is Dr. Old Space School.
Now, finally, do you think it is too late with the little time we have in our hand? Let us believe, let us agree that the youth has failed. They didn't support, they didn't come out, or maybe they are scared. With all the little movement you are doing now and others are doing, with the short time that someone has in his hand, do you think something can still be done?
Yes, something can still be done, and that is why I am still talking or still acting. We have 2 months left, and within that 2 months, if 1,000 persons around the South could dedicate their time as much as or as half as I am doing, or I will continue doing, we can take it. Because the thing I see there now is to take the campaign door to door step. It's a campaign who do not show, who do not know AAC. And it is nothing more by putting these shared posters and cap, rent a van, hire a DJ, and go to every corner, every local government and every constituency. At least, if we can do that for 5 hours every day, 5 hours every day, which 3 days in every week for the next 2 months, believe me, we can be shocked by the miracle that will come out.
But how, like you rightly said, how are we going to go and fight against that ballot box that is being taken away? The other match happen when during the election process.
That is why I am calling on the same youth now who are listening to me around the world, for them not to be cajoled, for them not to be deceived. They have been deceived all their life. They are very deceived. Imagine a senator earning 15 million a month, while a minimum wage for a civil servant is 12.6 million in his whole lifetime. It's not even up to the money a senator gets in 30 days. And those same senators are saying if they increase minimum wage, which is 18,000 to 30,000, it will cause inflation. So their 15 million naira a month has not caused enough inflation already. So the youth has an example to follow, but they refuse to follow because they are being lazy, as Buhari has described them. They always want shortcuts. Nigerians or Africa youth want shortcuts. They don't want to follow the right way. They don't like the right way.
My
they just
brother,
want it so.
I just want to say a very, very big thank you to your time. We're gonna let you go shortly. I want to say a very big thank you. Support GBKM FM. We're doing a lot to take it to the next level. Our brand new way, all the way from Nigeria. We had to bring him in. I want to say, Dr. Yes, I want to say a very big thank you for your time. What do you have to say to our listeners, our viewers, of course, to your fans, to Nigeria at large, and the youth, before we let you go?
Okay, the first thing first, love. Without love, we can't go anywhere. Without love, you can't regard your fellow human being. Without love, you can't even see your brother as your brother. Because when Jesus came, the disciples were asking him, there were so many commandments before Jesus came. They were asking him which one they should follow now. He simply told them, love your neighbor as yourself. And believe me, if you love your neighbor half of the way you love yourself, there will be no problem and there will be no crisis on earth. So I will appeal to the present youth of today to love their neighbor as themselves and to cultivate the attitude of cooperation. Without unity, we are going nowhere. If we don't unite, we will all be destroyed as fools. Love unity worldwide.
Wow. Thank you very much. We are going to definitely strike a relationship with you, and we'll make sure we bring you in as much as possible to be part of this network and contribute all the way from Nigeria. We really and truly appreciate it. Like, tell a friend to tell a friend, like our page, share, invite friends, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, we are GBKM_FM, on YouTube, we are GBKM TV, and on Instagram is GBKM FM. I want to say once again, thank you, my brother. You do a great job. I struck a relationship with you when we saw the post today, and you responded right away. It was 4 a.m. I think it was 3 a.m. Canadian time, and it was early in the morning. And here we are now. That's how the youth roll. Like you rightly said, we are youth. We can do it. We have the energy now to do every good stuff that we want to do. And I really appreciate that. That's how we go as youth. So I want to say thank you. I'm going to keep in touch with you. We're going to do more things and talk more. Thank you very much, my brother.
One love with better style.
Thank you very much. Again, you heard him. One love with better style. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you, for people that listen all over the world on Facebook. I want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. Those that are listening on the radio, we love you. We love you. Great, great, great people. Wonderful family that you guys are. GBKM FM is established to promote African cultural heritage from Eid Faction, art, music, and many more. Do not forget, we are 247. We are 24 hours live programs. We have great music, great shows, different kind of topics we discuss here. So join us, support us. www.gbkmfm247 is where we are. So I want to say peace out, and we love you, and have a GBKM for day. Once again, I'm still your humble host, Kenny Bazwai.